Good morning, I'm Dennis McEntire, General Manager of Newnan Utilities, and we're standing in the beautiful Carl Miller Park along with Rickey Payton. Rickey is a Parks Operation Manager for our park. Rickey and I go back to the mid-1980s when we worked together at Georgia Power. And when I came here as General Manager and needed some help with our electrical department, Rickey was one of the first employees that we recruited. He came in, helped us improve that department. And then once again, when we needed help updating this park, we asked Rick to take this challenge. And Rick, this park has never looked better. Thank you so much. We're standing in Carl Miller Park, named after a former general manager. And Newnan Utilities has been in the park business since 1937 with the old Waterworks Park down by our water plant. Those of you that are viewing this that grew up in Newnan, more than likely either took your children there or played there as a child through the years. In 1990, we opened this park and closed the old park. Rick, tell me, how many visitors do you think we have? I know we don't have an exact count, but what would you estimate?
We probably average during the weekdays, you know, especially with COVID, over a couple of hundred a day. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is swamped. I mean, every parking spot's full. We probably reach 600-700 people on days easily. You know, maybe a little more, because when the grass is full and all the pavilions are rented out, so.
I know you have adult walkers in the morning typically, and then the children start coming in mid-morning later. What are your park hours?
Park hours are 8 in the morning to 8 at night, and that's 7 days a week.
And I know you reserve pavilions. How many pavilions do you have?
We have 5, and 4 of those are reservable. Number 1 holds about 150 people. 2 and 3 hold 75, and pavilion number 4 holds about 50. And then we have our main pavilion, which is first come, first serve, and then we have some stipulations on that.
And how do you go about reserving them? On
our website, newnanutilities.org, and there's a tab, Carl Miller Park, and you just go under it, and it's got all the information there, and I think you have to have an account number. It's, you know, mainly for our customers, so pretty simple process there.
The walking trails look absolutely great. Yeah. What have you done with that project?
Luckily, you know, I hate to say luckily, but during COVID, we didn't sit on our rear ends and do nothing. We did a lot of work on our park. We had our parking, you know, all our parking lots, our trails repaved, and that was in the fall of 20. So everything turned out good, and by the time we opened back up, the grass had grown back to it, and so everything looked really nice.
So all the root problems and the unevenness is gone?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Well, as I mentioned, the park's never looked any better. How many employees do you have that helps take care of this park?
We have a total of 13. I have 2 full-time, Mr. Randy and I take a full-time role, and then we have 5 part-time, and we have 6 interns now. So we've got actually probably the best group we've ever had here, and I think it shows in the park.
Well, as you know, Kids Castle, which is on the backside of this park, came in after we opened the main park, and was a project, a group of moms, ladies in the community approached us about a community build for a park. We had over 1,400 volunteers, if you remember, that came and built that park in 7 days. And it served us well for the last 25 years or so. But it was time for a total redo. Just like the money that was used for this park, our SPLOST dollars that we participate in our community, the park was remodeled and redone with SPLOST dollars. Tell me a little bit about what the park was, what's different about it, and how it was changed.
The Kids Castle itself, it was outdated. I know a lot of people had fond memories, and we did hear some of that, you know, taking their memories away. But I think now we've got kids making new memories. Everything is made out of totally recycled, which is great, you know. And then we've got a lot of ADA compliant stuff now that we didn't have before. And our surface is amazing. The rubber surface we put in, I mean, 2 reasons. The kids are much safer on it, and it's just much easier to clean and looks a lot better. It's rubber coated epoxy type surface. So if anyone hadn't seen it yet, they need to come and check it out.
I was amazed at the surface. It's very soft. I think even I wouldn't get hurt if I fell, like I almost did getting off the merry-go-round the other day when I was up there for a photo shoot. So is that park open the whole time this park is open?
Yes, sir.
No different hours?
No, sir.
So tell us about restroom facilities here in the park.
We have 2 sets. We have some here at the main pavilion and then a set up by the Kids Castle, and each, men's and women's on each side, and those are clean on the hour every hour. So we've had a lot of compliments on that. A lot of people come by just for our restrooms. So, but yeah, we're proud of that.
Anything to get someone to visit our facility.
Right. Yeah, get them in here.
So do you allow grills in the park?
We don't because of the danger of propane and stuff like that. We supply grills. We have plenty. People just bring their own charcoal and use our grills that we have. Our pavilions are loaded with nice covered grills, and then our outbuildings here have the freestanding grills also.
So how many freestanding pavilions, just one picnic table pavilions, do you have with grills?
We have, I would guess, estimate about 12 to 14 of those. We have some that are not covered that also have grills too. And they're, like I said, on the weekends, they're usually pretty full.
Yeah.
You better get here early.
Well, now that the weather is getting warm, folks are beginning to use your splash pad a little bit. Tell us about your splash pad, where it's located and what it does.
Well, we're standing in one for the small kids. This is a 3 and under deal here, and the moms really love it because the older kids get up, they like to play a little rougher. So it's up on the hill there in the corner of the park. It's up operational from 10 in the morning till 7 at night. Both of them are on the same time. It's very popular. We've upgraded it a lot. We've got automated machines to help with our chemicals, and those are running perfect this year. Not had any problems. So a lot of people are taking advantage. I don't know if a lot know about them, that they are open now. So hopefully they'll come out and enjoy those.
Yeah, we're glad to have it back open.
Yes, sir, definitely.
So we have the splash pad. You've talked about Kids Castle, but there's some other playgrounds.
Yes, sir.
That you have here. Describe those and what are they designed for?
Yes, sir. We have a sort of over my shoulder here. We have a toddler playground and a preschool, is what we call it, and it's made, in mind with the smaller kids. And it's pretty much been vacant since we opened our new Kids Castle. But a lot of the moms bring their smaller kids in there, and which is great. It's designed for them. It's not really designed for the older kids. So Kids Castle has plenty for them to do up there.
Okay. Well, I know if anyone is planning to use the pavilion for a picnic during the summer or any time during the year, and they're thinking about how they're going to transport their things,
yes,
coolers and things to the pavilions, what would you tell them?
Definitely find one of us. We've got the golf carts with the beds on them to help haul stuff, and a lot of people know that. They use us, and that's what we're here for. We don't mind at all. We help some of the handicapped and elderly people also, transport them. Some of our pavilions are pretty good ways from the parking lot. But everybody has been great this year. We've had a few requests, but most people don't know, so we try to be proactive and meet them at the car if they need some help and get everything set up.
Do the pavilions stay fairly fully booked?
They do, not so much during the week, but starting, Friday and the weekends. I looked yesterday, as a matter of fact, we're pretty full up this weekend. So, yeah, they're a hot item.
Well, Rickey, once again, you do a great job. I've enjoyed spending my career with you, and everything you've done has helped us improve, whether it was our watershed maintenance, the line crew, or here now. Thank you for all you do here, and thank you all again for your interest in Newnan Utilities. If you'd like to learn more about Newnan Utilities, about the park or anything else that Newnan Utilities is involved with, call one of us or look at us online at newnanutilities.org.